रेडी? जो पहले डिक्टेशन है वो आप लिखेंगे अनसीन से। स्टार्टेड। सी informed that the government of India had kept regular and close watch on the internal developments in Yemen since its deteriorating internal situation not only have a direct bearing on the regional security but also on the safety and well-being of Indian nationals living there. The minister said that as per estimates from the Indian embassy in Sanaa, over 4,000 Indians were working in various sectors in Yemen in anticipation of a possible deterioration of the security environment in Yemen. The Ministry of External Affairs and the Indian Embassy in Sanaa had issued advisories urging Indian nationals to leave Yemen voluntarily. She lamented that no one paid attention to those advisories and none left Yemen at that time. Thereafter, an interministerial team visited Yemen from 9 to 13 March 2015 to assess the local security situation and to advise on additional security measures required for the protection of the Indian embassy officials and other Indian nationals living there. She informed that they took urgent and necessary steps to ensure security of the Indian nationals and got in touch with local Yemeni authorities and other governments in the region for their safe and timely evacuation. Replying to the discussion on 7th May 2015, the Minister of Women and Child Development, Srimati Menka Sanjay Gandhi, said that the procedures for treatment of children who commit heinous crimes in the age group of 16 to 18 years as well laid down in the bill, and there was no arbitrariness in the bill with regard to procedure. So there was no violation of Article 21 of the Constitution, which provides for right to life and personal liberty. She explained that the proposed bill was not in contradiction with the international instruments to which India is a party. She also mentioned that different countries have adopted different age of criminal responsibilities. She opened that children tend to mature faster at a much younger age, and as such it was important to define the age of criminal responsibility at a level which is in tune with the current scenario, while recognizing that the ultimate aim of juvenile justice system is to ensure reformation of the child and to make him a contributing member of the society. She said many provisions have been made in the bill to ensure that no child would be sent to jail and the child would remain within the JJ system till the age of 21 years. She also said that the bill ensured no child could be sentenced to death or given life imprisonment without the possibility of release for committing any offense either under the JJ Act or under any other law. Coming to the issue of crime statistics, she said that data released by the National Crime Records Bureau is authentic and it highlighted the need to look at the socioeconomic background of children who commit heinous crimes. However, the minister said that poverty cannot be used as an excuse to commit crimes, and in most cases, these crimes are committed against the poor, and justice cannot be denied to them just because they are poor. The minister also said they have brought in something called foster care for the first time in India, whereby a child can be taken by a family who do not necessarily want to adopt but are prepared to take care of his physical and emotional needs. The minister also said that they have thoroughly examined the recommendations of the Parliamentary Standing Committee, and based on their suggestion, they have added 2 new clauses on awareness generation and monitoring. The minister concluded by saying that in view of the increasing incidents of heinous crimes committed by juveniles on one hand and the voice of the child rights activists on the other, they have achieved a fine balance between the two aspects through the instrument of two-stage assessment processes. While the inherent rights of the child could not be compromised under any circumstances, in this process, the bill, when enacted, would provide deterrence to the juveniles from running their future and that of the victims by committing heinous crimes. She added, the bill as amended was passed. Moving the motion for the consideration of the bill on 11 May 2015, the Minister of Finance, Minister of Corporate Affairs, and Minister of Information and Broadcasting, Sri Arun Jaitley, said that law is one of its kind in the history of this nation, and those who have undeclared assets and income taxed abroad unlawfully will be taxed through this law, while informing that the rate of tax would be 30% besides the penalty of 30%. He also clarified that since this law relates to foreign assets, it has nothing to do with the domestic black money, and those who have assets in the foreign countries with the permission of the RBI have no need to fear. He said that a compliance window would be provided to those having foreign assets and income kept abroad for declaring the same, and they would be provided time limit for paying tax and penalty. ये डिक्टेशंस 85 to 90 के साथ में एक्सफ्लेक्शन के साथ बोली गई है. ये अनसीन पार्लियामेंट के कंटेंट से बोली गई है. 25 नंबर है. 850 per day. ये